Alrighty guys, welcome to Dubai. I am with Coach Shav. What was the business name again? It was
Rehabnmotion.
Rehabnmotion, there we go. And man, I met Coach Shav the other night and I am buzzed and excited because this man clearly knows the body and he's interested in the obscurities of arm wrestling. So
Exactly, yeah.
we're going to go through a bit of that today, but what do you reckon we're going to be in for today, man?
Mate, what we're going to be doing is assessing your big muscle activity. We're going to have a look at what's working more efficiently, what you need for this weekend, of course, and how we can actually prevent further injuries in the future and have your longevity in sport a lot more better.
Awesome stuff. Because you guys know, if I put this camera down here, you guys have seen it before in terms of like my left arm straightening, my right arm, you can see it doesn't straighten. It's a long way off. Same with my range of motion, supination, and pronation. It's all super limited.
Exactly.
And so I'm like, what is this? What is this? So
That's what we're going to have a go at today. We're going to have a look at everything there, and let's have. I'll get you to take a seat now, Ryan.
Awesome stuff.
You take the top off for me, please.
Yeah.
So you're just going to take a seat here, face that way. Do you have any other injuries I should know about?
I'm stiff through my entire spine. I have an L4, L5 disc injury from 2007 from a parachuting accident, but it's there's nothing acute going on. It's just a old chronic injury.
Can I get you to come further back towards me now? I just want to have a look at what you're using here firstly. So when I look at your back, the first thing I notice is that the scapula is over there. This one comes down here. If you lift your arms up, so your range of motion is basically all forward. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
Doing an overhead press is
it's quite restricted. But
Yeah.
I want you to look at one other thing. If you lift your arms up for me again, look at your lat position, alright? So if you look at this side compared to this side, I'm looking at the way your armpits actually work. This goes down at that angle there.
Yeah.
This has a different angle here. You can actually see your pec line, the way your nipples are aligned there. That's off. And just a simple imbalance here that we're going on.
There's one thing, before I even got into arm wrestling, I grew up playing tennis.
Okay.
And I feel my right shoulder, right from the days of tennis, has sat lower when I relaxed.
So this is your dominant arm, basically. Yeah. Alright, fine. Let's test your lats. I don't want your arms to the side, like so. Alright, so I'm going to push down, you're going to push up. 3, 2, 1, go. What do you feel, your lats or your traps?
I feel my left shoulder.
Okay, so I'm getting traps more than anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So I just want to have a look here. Hands behind your head. This is trigger point here. This is where it gets exciting, by the way. Pain plus pleasure at the same time. Let's hit your arms to the side again. Okay, can you see that position's actually improved?
Yeah.
A lot more better. 3, 2, 1, push. And that's your lats working now.
There you go. So I can't believe how crazy how you triggering something activates.
So you know,
That's what blew my mind the other night when we.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to get you to do now is instead of you putting brute force into it, it's technique, right?
Yep.
But technique doesn't work unless you have the right muscles working for you. That's why I said I need your big muscles working first.
Okay.
So, what type of physical therapy or what type of manual therapy treatments have you?
It's quite intermittent. Just it's usually when there's a problem, I'll go and see a myotherapist or something. But in terms of ongoing preventative, it's very
All right. So I want to use a bit of cupping therapy today and a bit of scar tissue scraping for you.
Yeah.
How you are going to feel is a little bit more relaxed through the back, which is why we're going to go into the gym afterwards to reactivate. Yes. What do you guys have planned for today?
Man, today is just we've got a few different promotional things for the sponsors of the event, and eating a lot.
All right. Let me give this a go. Yeah. So, In Touch from.
Yeah, Sam Safuri, an Australian arm wrestler, designed this one.
And we're going to give this a shot today. So it's got, what, 3 levels, 4 levels?
I think it's got about 5 or 6 different. Each press changes the rev speed when you push.
So I'm going to give this a try today. Let's have a look at how it goes. Let's get your arm behind your head first. Do you feel that trigger point there? Oh yeah, okay. Quality gun. I definitely recommend this, honestly. So most massage guns, when you apply pressure, they either die on you or they fail. This one, as you apply pressure, you actually feel that intensity a lot more. Definitely safe to use also because this feels sturdy. sold on it. Thank you guys.
You're welcome. Yeah, Samson Fury is one of the Australian, almost legend of arm wrestling. He was the first guy to represent Australia at Worlds, and
Okay.
yeah, and then he designed this gun because he was sick of guns that didn't work.
Okay, well, it's a quality product. I'm really happy with this.
It feels good. It feels good.
Yeah, let's feel this. So these are the specific areas now that you'd be trigger pointing about. Okay, and the reason why I say specific is because you don't want to be totally relaxed before your comp, right? You want certain aspects to be relaxed, you want the rest to be engaged. That's how you function. I say this is most core to sport, but for you specifically right now, that's what we want for this weekend.
That's one thing that I've been trying to work out is how to best prepare for a comp, peak force in terms of rest versus continuing to train. Like, there's all varieties of recommendations from arm wrestlers. People like Todd Hutchins, he trains right up to the day, like as if it's...
Well, let me ask you a question. Hands behind your head again, please. After a workout, do you just feel pumped or do you feel like activated?
I feel activated.
So when you get into a competition mode now, the minute you put your arm on the table, do you feel relaxed or do you feel like you want to be activated?
Oh, I try to mentally stay relaxed and very calm, but I know I recognize there's a sweet spot that somewhere into the exercise I think is my best. I'm not sure how far in to the warm up and to the activation phase, but yeah.
So what I want to look at today is if we activate your big muscles. Right? I keep using the term big muscle activity. So what we're looking at is posterior chain, your lats, your glutes, your hamstrings. If we get those activated, as well as you getting to understand your stance, where your heels are. Firstly, you're going to be stable from the ground. Okay, that's very important. Secondly, if we get your big muscle activated, naturally you have a base to work from.
Yep.
And a base is always important because it gives you that extra bit, extra bit of force, extra bit of momentum, whatever you need.
Yep.
So let's have a look how that works out for you. When you lift your arms up now, go for it. How's that feel?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about this range of motion. I'm worried about you going up.
Okay, in terms of this direction.
Yeah, so if you're going all the way up, do you feel like you can lengthen up, or you can reach a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, to the line of my head, I can. For me, a lot of the kyphosis is
Coming in there, yeah?
Yeah, is the restrictive thing for me.
So let's have a look at what's changed now. All right, if you look at your scapula, can you feel how that's actually in line now? Okay, if you lift your arms up, this guy's a cheap date, I swear. It's so easy to impress him. Lift the arms up.
I'm just excited because I've never done any of this sort of stuff.
This placement is getting better.
Yeah.
And this is actually getting better now.
Okay.
All right, let's get your arms down. So I'm going to go into your trap. So the way we're going to set you up today is I'm doing the release work here for all your muscles. Not all, some. And then we're going to do some activation exercises in the gym. It's not specific to arm wrestling, but it's specific to what we need for this weekend. Your specific arm wrestling exercises, this is just going to complement it.
Awesome.
As I said, I'm a strong believer in base work, and without a base, man, we all
Well, that's interesting. You use the term base. Like,
Yeah.
I've specialized for 9.5, almost 10 years in just the little critical things that are essential to winning an arm wrestle, and I've neglected base.
Yeah. but that goes for most of us, yeah?
Yeah.
That goes for most of us. Remember, you get caught up in the skill or the specialization more, and it's a bit of yeah, right. No one's in here now, yeah? You got some editing to do.
Yeah, but I get caught up in specialization.
It's not a bad thing, but yeah.
So that's what, fascia scraping or something?
Yeah. So basically, what we're doing is scar tissue scraping. The whole idea about fascia, you cannot release your fascia. If you release your fascia, your muscles are probably just going to pop out. Right? It's not a good thing. So what we're doing here is releasing scar tissue, which is beneath that. By releasing scar tissue, we're actually opening up a little bit more space for your muscle, to actually, in terms of movement, less restrictions.
Yeah.
What you would feel now If you lift the arm up for me, let's just do a front raise. That's it, and bring it down. And again. Bring it down. Again. Down. Last one. And down. Now look at your reach with your right arm. This is your restricted one. That's actually a lot more better there compared to the left.
Yeah.
Alright. So you're almost same. So this is something that you can actually continue with at home, yeah? Without hurting yourself though, so
Yeah.
please. By the way, I'll ask you all the questions, yeah? Because I'm just going to carry on talking, but if you want to get specific, you just carry on. Yeah? So now we're going to start working on the tricep. I need your arm behind your head. Alright, so the one thing I found with Ryan is that his tricep is pretty tight and it's very restricted here. So when he extends his arm, that's the reach that we have. We look at the way the bicep behaves in correlation to the tricep. Ideally, this should be the base for this, but this is overworking. So I want a little bit more tricep action to support you, and the bicep just needs to.
Yeah, I'm very interested in developing a balance in my arm.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we do.
I've just embarked on bench pressing and all that.
How did that go for you, actually?
Yeah, it was good. I benched with Mark Boyd yesterday, and we went through technique. Started at like 60 kilos, and I ended up benching 105 conservatively, and with okay-ish form, I think. So I think that it's exciting.
So Mark actually teaches you correct technique, right? And that's what gets you going. It's not your traditional bench press. It's I'm going to call it powerlifting. Sorry, Mark, I might be wrong in that sense, but yeah, it's that powerlifting technique. Good arch in the back, using the big muscle first, and that's what you want when you're benching.
I do struggle to arch my back. The kyphosis for me is one of those things that I'm really long-term focused on. That I've just never bothered to really deal with at any stage of my life. But
so what we're going to use now is some cupping therapy. Have you done cupping therapy?
Yeah.
All right. So cupping therapy stretches out 4 layers of muscle tissue. Whatever stagnation we have beneath the skin surface comes up, hence the bruises. All right. Why we're using it today is to improve the mobility of this arm.
Okay. We're going to tricep.
We're going to go tricep. So behind you. Clench your fist behind your head. So that'll be your typical grip. Alright, there we go. So it's true what they say about Australia, if it moves it can kill you.
Pretty much, man. I know 17 of the top 20 world's most venomous creatures are in Australia. Yeah, and I think the first 11.
You know, coming from South Africa, I find that so difficult to believe, but every Australian I speak to says the same thing, so
they're pretty vicious.
Okay, right, here's the tough part. We're going to extend the arm as much as you can, and then bring it in. So this shouldn't hurt a lot, but it's more like I want you to play with the range of motion, so you can take it into neutral.
Yeah, it's just skin tension and stuff.
Exactly. And then from there, open it up like so.
Supinate.
Supinate. And then bring it in. Take it into neutral. Again. Yeah, that's perfect. Supinate. Yes, sir. That's good. And again. Like that. Okay. Let's try pronating. Perfect.
That already looks.
Exactly.
That already looks.
Now, does it make sense that this has not been working? So all we've done with the cups here is created a base for you.
Yeah, it's creating that extra tension through the tricep. I can't believe that. I'm looking at that. Hang on. That's straighter than it was 2 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Wow.
All right.
That's crazy.
It's nice staying in Dubai. Sorry, folks. Let's go again.
Unreal. I haven't seen my arm like that in a long time.
Alright, let's relax it down. Let's have a look at what we get now. Okay, so we're going to go through that movement again, please. Okay, extend.
Yeah, I can't believe that. That's
You want to stand in front of the camera now and give us that retest there, please?
so. Let's have a look. So left arm, right arm there. We'll get the exact side by side with the original picture, but
how's that feel?
it's very evident to me. I don't know how evident it is visually, but it's very evident to me.
Okay.
That's different.
That's perfect. Let's keep that.
Yeah, wow.
Now we're gonna work with the scapulars, alright? So I just want to get this here to be a little bit more switched on. Can I get your arms behind your back, please? Yeah. Does that feel a little bit more comfortable for you now?
I don't think I did it at the start of the session, so it's...
No, I'm saying in general, if you put your arms behind you.
Yeah, I have the front of my shoulder.
You feel that?
I feel awkward, sort of tension, I guess.
You can remember, so the way I look at the skeletal system, you know, in terms of joints, I treat your body as a building as a structure, and the bricks support the structure.
Yep.
So the human body is the same, your muscles are the bricks, and it's required to support your structure. So if you're building a brick wall and everything's going all over the place, naturally you're going to have an imbalance and the wall's going to fall over.
Yep.
Same with your muscles. Hence why scar tissue release therapy is very important, and continuous maintenance, you know?
Yeah. This is quite the tune-up that I'm getting at the moment. This is good.
Well, I think what's going to be a bit, and I'm not going to say challenging is the wrong word to use, but don't overthink what we've done today, because all you need to do is just apply everything that you've done for Saturday. But just remember that you've got another 10K in the bag that you can use on the table. Okay, I want you to go into an overhead reach, not a press, overhead reach, and then pull down into a lat pull down. Engage the lat. So your lats, when you engage, there we go, all the way down, further. Let's take it up again, and down. Keep going. Down. And again. Down. One more time. And down. Let's take the arms behind your back again, please. Okay, so the arms go behind your back again. Bring it in touch again, yeah. That's right. So we're releasing pec minor here. How's that feel?
Yeah, feels good.
Are you going to turn your head over? Yeah, that's it. So it's not because you're sitting down there, it's questions.
Well, I never sell products.
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting commission on this at all. I just think, oh, it's really cool.
No, this
I
is cool
wanted to show
because
it.
this is relaxed, and when you put pressure on it, that's when you actually want it to work. Right?
Yeah.
Most guns don't do that. Can we get that left pull down again, please? That feels better now already, yeah?
Yeah, you know, the cupping, it's fascinating how the cupping helps me to activate the correct
muscles.
Yeah, it's like, it's this physical tug, like, hey, these ones.
This is where you need to be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, just, I like it.
And again.
Amazing.
And your reach is a lot more better now. Okay, arms down, let's get you relaxed. So with cupping now, the darker the circle, the more stress and tension on the muscle. If you get your arms up now. Yeah, okay. That's a win for me here because your lats are actually sitting where I need them to sit. You can actually feel that coming into place. If you get your arms out to the side though, 3, 2, 1, push. That's your lats working there now.
Yeah.
Okay, earlier it was your trap and you said your front deltoid on the left side.
Yep.
Now it's your lats working now.
Beautiful.
Alright. Also if we extend here, pronation.
The pronated one is the thing that's blowing my mind. That's,
there you go.
yeah.
That's what we want. Alright, I'm gonna take you into the gym now. Let's get you reactivated.
Awesome.
That was the release work. So we did a whole lot of muscle release work, mobility, getting the big muscle to work through manual therapy. Now we're gonna do some muscle activation to make sure it stays there.
Good stuff.
So, right,
good. This is good.
Ryan's on a different planet right now. So.
Yeah, that feels really connected. That feels like when we gripped up.
Yeah.
I usually feel stable from here forward.
Yeah.
And all this is kind of just
Trying to out angle this. Wait, hold on.
Where I genuinely feel like I can hit with my hips now.
Exactly.
And everything's coming with me.
So the purpose of me talking to Ryan the other day, firstly I was actually grateful that an arm wrestler approached me. I really enjoy working with all the unorthodox sports out there, you know. I mean, no one really gives attention to these codes of sport, but there's a lot of technicality involved. Working with Ryan, we've actually got the big muscle working first, and that's what I wanted. I wanted him to have that base. We managed to break down certain aspects that wasn't working for him, and we've got a little bit more technical now, so his technique is going to be a lot more fine-tuned.
I'm excited.
I'm actually looking forward to Saturday to see what he does.
I'm really excited. Like, I think awakening my base power has been the goal.
Yeah.
And I think you just cleared the pathway to show me how to do it. Like, I feel like the newcomer efficiency gains are going to be really nice.
To be honest with you, he's put me on the spot here because we are so 1 day out from competition.
Yeah.
So what you saw today was just a bit of work that we could have done, that we can do before the comp. We don't want to burn him out.
Yeah.
It's just about getting certain things working for the competition. Afterwards, he is going to have a recovery program. He is going to have the periodization plan to move forward.
And man, thank you so much.
Thanks, bud.
Really appreciate it.
All right.
See you Saturday.
Definitely.